For some reason, we've got stuck in this mindset that we think it's going to take 30 to 45 years to pay off our own home. And while that might be the case for some, in today's video, I wanted to share 4 simple ways that you can apply to your home loan so that you can pay off $1 million property in the next 15 years. Now, let's say we go out there and we buy our own home that's worth $1 million. The first thing that the banks in Australia are always going to want is a cash deposit. So if we've got $1 million property that we want to buy as our own home and we put a $200,000 deposit down, we've already paid off 20% of the asset on the way in. Now, the second idea is also a simple one that the banks love, and that is paying principal and the interest component of the home loan. Now, most banks in Australia on an $800,000 home loan over a 30-year term are going to ask for about $250 a week. When I times that out by 52 weeks a year, we're looking at about $13,000 per year that we're going to be forced by the bank to pay off the property if we go on P&I term. Now, if we pay the principal or $13,000 off the property for the next 15 years, that's another $195,000 we've wiped off the debt. Now, the next idea many Australians already use as well, and that is paying a little bit extra off the property every single week for the next 15 years. Now, if we commit to paying $300 per week, times 52 weeks a year, we're looking at paying $15,000 off the property each year. Now, if we pay that $15K off the property for the next 15 years, that's going to be another $225,000 that we wipe off without even really noticing it. Now, the fourth idea is one that not many Australians use, but it's this idea of a partner property where we simply go out there and buy one investment property with the aim of holding it for the next 15 years. Now, if we go out there and buy a $600,000 property and it grows by just under 5% per annum, compounded over the next 15 years, the $600K property in 15 years' time is going to be worth 1.2 mil. Now, let's say over that 15-year period that we set this as interest only and we rent out that property for that period of time. And when we sell it, we've still got a $600,000 debt on it. And when we sell it for $1.2 million, we're still carrying $600K debt. Now, obviously, there's exit costs, but if we sell this $1.2 million property in 15 years' time and we walk away with another $400,000 after all the costs and taxes, that's a massive chunk of money that would be almost impossible to save for the average Australian over that period of time. Now, if we look at these 4 things in total, we've put in $200,000 in cash on the way in as the deposit. We paid just under $200K over a 15-year period in principal. We've chipped in an extra $300 per week over a 15-year period, paying off another $225,000. And then we've sold that partner property for 1.2 mil and pocketed after all costs another $400K. So that $1 million property that you're looking to buy or that you're living in right now, using these 4 strategies, you'll have paid off the entire value of the property over the next 15 years. Now, obviously, this idea isn't super simple, and for many Australians, this might be very difficult to do. But if you can figure out a way to use 2, 3, or maybe even all 4 of these strategies, you can massively reduce the time it takes to pay off $1 million property from the average of 30 to 45 years down to the next 15. Now, for those of you looking to pay off your own home and become financially free in the next 15 years, who are also thinking about buying an investment property in the next 12 months, I'd love to offer you a one-on-one strategy session. All you have to do is jump over to www.pumpedonproperty.com, click that free strategy session button, and then we can talk about where you are right now, where you'd like to be longer term. We can educate you on the Australian property market and some more ideas like this one. And then you can take them and go and absolutely smash it on your own, or potentially become one of the extremely small number of clients that we work with as buyer's agents each month. Either way, I wish you all the best on your journey to financial freedom, and I hope these simple ideas have given you a little bit of a spark and a bit of a kick in the bum to get it together and to move towards the lifestyle and the life that you want sooner in your future.
Woo! That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Getting cool, bro. Yeah.
Oh, sweaty. So sweaty. Oh, that's good. Look at that. So nice, eh? Oh.